I found a town full of YouTubers' houses. We have Preston's house, Dream's house, Bionic's house, Athmou's house, and George Not Found. All of these YouTuber houses are absolutely beautiful, but I'm gonna go into each house and I'm gonna build hack and improve their homes. So this video is 25 build hacks you didn't know in Minecraft, YouTuber edition. Oh yeah. We are pulling up to Preston's house. Preston's house already looks beautiful. He's got a mailbox out here. Got this big fire statue. Looking really nice, but he could definitely use some upgrades. He's got this big driveway, but no cool vehicles. Let's build him a quad bike. First thing we're gonna do is dig out 4 little holes like this. And then we're actually gonna dig down a little bit lower and we're gonna place some slabs down here. You guys following me? Pretty simple. Then we're gonna go ahead and drop these dispensers here. Now, this is not for the bike. We're just trying to drop in some armor stands. Fill the dispensers with armor stands and then go ahead and spawn them in. These are pretty much going to be the wheels for the bike. Go ahead and get rid of these guys and we're gonna drop some wither skeleton skulls on them. So these are the tires. And then we're gonna do something pretty unique here. We're gonna drop a piston behind these heads, then a piece of redstone, and it pushes them just like so. So it's gonna push that armor stand forward a little bit, move it to there. See, it's the small details that, oh, this one pushed back. Hey, there we go. I got it. Okay. Try deleting the piston, not the block. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Boom. Delete the piston, and then we have these armor stands that are moved a little bit. Wow, look at that. Then we're gonna do something really unique here. So we're gonna place a piston here, 2 pistons, and we're gonna drop these blocks on them just like so. Then we're gonna go ahead and drop them into the ground. And then we're gonna go ahead and push them down 1 block further. And then go ahead and delete these blocks and delete everything else. And now it looks like these tires are sitting on the ground. Here, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side as well. Boom, there we go. Gonna go ahead and delete all of these. Voila, that's your tires. Then we're gonna go ahead and put some crimson fence gates right here to connect them, kind of like the axles of the ATV. Then we're gonna drop a quartz slab on top, and then a quartz slab right here, and then a trapdoor right here. And then for our final touch, 2 end rods on the side, and voila, we have ourselves a quad bike. I know the tires were extremely hard to build, but it's all about that detail. For our next build hack, walking into Preston's house, it looks absolutely beautiful. But what is this empty ceiling, bro? I mean, I'm gonna say your kitchen is awesome. This is all amazing, but you need something on the ceiling. It's just really empty here. We're gonna place a chandelier right here. So we wanna center this with the table. So we wanna place it under this tree right here. So we're gonna go with the polished black stone wall. Then we're gonna drop some lightning rods all around it, another lightning rod in the middle, and then an end rod. But hold on, we're not done yet. We're gonna drop some end rods on all of these lightning rods, and then if you want to get really fancy with it, break these and flip them around like this, and voila. So that way you have that bigger base at the ceiling, so it just looks a little more realistic, and that is our chandelier. Now that looks good. Now the kitchen is absolutely beautiful. You got decorations on the counter. It looks great, but I think you could use some bar stools right here. These bar stools are super easy to make. We're gonna place down some lightning rods and then some of these black stone pressure plates, and then we're gonna drop a sign on the back of them for the back of the chair, just like so. And look at that. Super easy to make, super modern, super clean, and it fits the theme of this kitchen. One thing that could give this backyard a nice touch is some fire torches. What we're gonna do here is super cool and super easy. We're gonna place up 3 blocks, doesn't matter what block. Place a campfire on top, delete all these blocks. Then we're gonna place some dripstone here, and then place it 1 more time, and look at that. You have these awesome lamps. I got a couple more of them around the backyard in these chairs, and wow, it just changes the vibe of this place. Super, super cool. Going upstairs in Preston's house, here is the bedroom. Now this bedroom is super, super important, and wow, it looks amazing. He's got his recording setup here. He's got an awesome bed, but the bed around it just looks kind of plain. We're gonna make some awesome custom carpet around this bed. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna place down some signs. So you can kind of do whatever you want with these signs, but this is the design that I'm gonna go with. I kind of want it to flow. So we're gonna do a little bit of this right here on the corners like that. And then We're gonna kind of make it flow and connect. Look at this, isn't that cool? And then we're gonna kind of make a little squiggly line right here with these. There we go. Been doing the same thing on this side. Been doing the same thing on this side. Make this little squiggly line here. Kind of want those signs to connect. You got to get them at the right angle, just like so. All right, so now that we got all our signs in, the next part is super easy. We're just gonna go ahead and place some carpet over these signs. Now you want to place it the block above. I'm pointing at the slab here. There we go. It's kind of precise when you place it. You gotta be careful. And almost done, almost done, almost done. There we go. Look at that, the small little details. Now you got some awesome carpet. We went ahead and did the rest of the room. We got another little rug right here, another rug over here with the seating area and bookshelf, and then also around his gaming studio is pretty sick. On to the next YouTuber's house. Now we're pulling up to Dream's house. First thing off the bat, this house is sick, but one thing that Dream needs right at his front door is a hoverboard. First thing we're gonna do here is just like what we did with the ATV, with the heads and push them together. Go ahead and drop in these armor stands, get rid of these, throw on these wither skulls, and then we are going to push them in a little bit, just like so. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the ground here. Go ahead and drop these bad boys down, take them back, drop them in again, and then boom, go ahead and delete all this. Delete the redstone, delete it all. There we go. Now you got your two tires just floating on the ground right there, pushed into each other. And then what we're gonna do next is actually place down some snow so we can get to that perfect height. You want the tires to peek out a little bit, just like a hoverboard. Then you can hop on it and boom, got yourself a hoverboard. Whee! Walking inside Dream's house, this place is absolutely stunning. I mean, let me say, this kitchen is awesome. I love the green, the dining room, the vines coming down, the chandelier. He's got the chandelier. But there is one thing that is missing. This place doesn't have a trash can. That is exactly what we're gonna make right now, is a trash can. This is super simple, but when you place a trash can like this, it looks kind of ugly. We're gonna surround these with pictures, just like so, and then go ahead and throw a lid, and then you can open it and then throw your stuff right in, get rid of it, and close the lid. You got a fancy looking trash can. Coming upstairs in Dream's house, wow, this place is spectacular. I love the chandeliers. Everything just fits so well. But when you walk out here, it kind of feels a little empty right here. We need like a table or something. A lot of empty space right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop down 4 chains. Then we're gonna drop some pressure plates right on top to make that table. Then with some white quartz, we're gonna do a little seating area, just like so, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. There we go. Look at that. Not too much, not too little. Nice seating area, fills it in. Walking into Dream's office, this place is awesome, but the thing is when he's playing Minecraft, he needs to practice trick shots in real life. We need a target right there. We're gonna make a really cool target on this wall so Dream can always practice his trick shots. So we're gonna throw the target block right in the middle, but that's too plain. We can spice it up a little bit. We're gonna drop 2 buttons on the side, and then some glowing item frames, and then some arrows in those item frames. Look at that. We can go ahead and turn those arrows. We can point them any way we want. I'm gonna point them down because they look really cool. Wow, look at that. Target right above the couch. Dream definitely got some upgrades today. Let's check out his backyard. Everything is filled in really, really nicely. Even this massive window right here is awesome. But the pool, bro. You need an inflatable swan. To build this inflatable swan, we're gonna make a little L just like so to start off. And then we're gonna do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And then we're gonna put a button there for the eye. Wow, look at that. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So these are basically his wings. Drop his eye on there and then his beak on the front. There we go. Look at that. We have an inflatable swan in the pool to top it off. All right, let's go to the next YouTuber's house. Now we're pulling up to George Not Found house. Now, I don't think George is gonna be found in this house, unfortunately. He doesn't live here, but we're gonna go inside and see what improvements he could use. Oh, first off, look at the lamps coming up the walkway. I approve. Okay, you don't need anything outside. Your front yard is beautiful. Right when we walk in, oh, this is not good. Beautiful living room, awesome looking kitchen, but bro, where is your lamp set? I got you, fam, don't worry. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a super easy lamp. So pretty much you go up with 2 end rods, you drop down some gel bars, and then you throw signs all around. Now, it's not actually a lamp that lights up, but it's all for the looks, and it looks pretty good. We got another one over here as well. It's just a nice little touch for the corner of your couch. George has done a beautiful job decorating this house. He's even got the bar stools, but there's no backs on the bar stools, but I'll take it. It's still bar stools. Walking over into the dining room. Ooh, okay. This wall looks like it needs something. I don't like how this is empty right here. I do like the chandelier up there and whatever that is, some type of clock, I think. All right, and we even got the curtains on the side. The detail, bro. All right, what can we do right here? I'm just gonna throw something up on the wall and make a little random design here. What if we do some of this deep slate ore like this? Then we finish it off with some diamonds and then throw some terracotta blocks in there, okay? You don't need something super fancy, but it's just something to fill the room. That actually looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Wow! What? Look at this place! What a beautiful backyard, and there's another story down here? Wow, it's perfectly decorated. There's a stove, there's a bar with bar stool. What if we build this helicopter right over the pool, eh? All right, so we need one block and then a slab and then another block. So you're gonna start off with a base just like this. Then we're gonna place some glass, another slab, and then we're gonna place these trap doors, and then we're gonna place two on the side back here, just like so. And another one on the other side. Okay, you guys following me? You see how it's starting to look like a helicopter? Not really, it looks like a giant bee. Okay, all right, we'll make it look prettier. Watch this. All right, we're about to make this boy look like a helicopter. We got this, we got a button back here, and then we're gonna do a little bit of this. Ready? Look at it. You're probably like, Unspeakable, what are you building? I know. Does it look like a helicopter now? Yeah, it's like a little drone. Extra detail, throw some levers on the side, and there we go, voila! You have your helicopter. Even though this backyard is absolutely beautiful, I'm still sensing a little bit of an empty area over here. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make some really cool bushes like these. What you're gonna do is super simple. Build up 4 blocks and then delete one of these blocks and place some glowberries right here. Then we're gonna place warp trap doors all around. Now you can use any trap door, honestly. The warp trap doors just kind of fit the theme of this house. And voila, you have a beautiful tree. Build a couple more of these around the pool and they start looking good. You can also mix it up and you can start throwing some flowering blocks in there too. Very nice. And then make a little chair with some sea pickles and then some lounge chairs and some cool lamps, and voila, you have the best pool ever. Heading upstairs, going up to George's bedroom. This bedroom is perfect. He's got awesome stuff on the ground. Really furry carpet, by the way. But this wall is feeling kind of empty. We're gonna throw a guitar on this wall. This is something super cool you can do, and it's really easy. To start off with the guitar, you're gonna place these warped blocks. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Oh, my bad, not a trapdoor there. We're gonna put a trapdoor right there. Yeah, there we go. Then we're gonna place a skeleton skull right here. The reason I'm above it is because you want it to be backwards like that. We don't want to see the face of that skeleton. And this is where the build hack comes in. You're gonna type in this command and it's gonna give you an invisible item frame, because item frames look ugly. So when we place this one's down, it's gone. And then we can grab our music disc and throw it right there so it looks like it's floating on the guitar. Now, if you did this with a normal item frame, it would look like this, and it just doesn't look as good as the invisible one. There we go, look at that. And you can use these invisible item frames, honestly, for a lot of things. I mean, you could place 2 of them down and just, you could put anything on the wall. Let's actually throw some swords in there, that'd be cool. Yeah, see, that looks sick. Oh, that's awesome. Now we're going up to Athmou's house. This house is absolutely stunning. I love all the colors. And oh, look at this, leading into the garden. This is super cool. Walking in here, I love this front door with the lightning rod, some carpet. Wow, she has done an amazing job with this place. We're gonna go straight into the backyard, honest. Oh, yeah, I see some issues here. I definitely am seeing some problems here. There's a lot of empty space. It looks like there should be something here, but there's not, which gives us plenty of room to build stuff. We're first gonna start off with something next to these chairs. These chairs look literally so plain and so boring next to each other. Let's build an umbrella between them. We're gonna take a black stone wall and then a crimson fence, another black stone wall, and then this wax oxidized cut copper slab. Sounds real fancy, but honestly, you can use any slab you want. And then we're gonna build off of it just like this, and then build under it just like so. And then we're going to extend these sides just like this. So that way the top of it should look kind of like this. And then we're gonna take some of this moss carpet. This stuff is my favorite, and we're just gonna drop it on top of here. Wow, that actually looks really, really good. I really like that. And we built a couple more as well. These are kind of using different blocks, but these look really, really good as well. We're gonna build two things over here. We're gonna build a gazebo, and we're gonna build like a big waterfall lamp looking thing. First, we're gonna build this cool waterfall lamp looking thing. I'm actually gonna build this outside here. It is kind of big, and I don't want it to feel too crammed back there. It would look really good in this backyard, but I just want to build it because this thing is just cool. I want to build it. So pretty simple here. We're gonna build straight up. So far, so good. This thing is, you know, very, very basic. Then we're gonna place these stairs here, just like so. Now you guys can use any blocks you want, honestly. Then we're gonna place some more stairs up here. This is just 2 blocks up. And then we're gonna place another one of these slabs right there. All right, you guys following me? Pretty simple so far. Then we're gonna take these walls and put them right here. And then we're gonna take these end rods and put them right here. And then you're gonna dig out the middle, and this is gonna be where our water goes. So go ahead and grab a bucket of water and... oh snap, that was the wrong place to put it. Oh no! No! Oh, flip, okay. All right, everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Okay, so one way to do this without spawning the water on top is to place down a slab and then drop in the water. There we go. All right, so you have your fancy light post water looking thing. It's pretty cool, honestly. Now we're gonna make a really cool gazebo. So you're gonna take drip leaves, you're gonna put them on each side. We're gonna go 3 blocks up just like so. Pretty simple so far. Then we're gonna tape some warped trap doors, and these are going to connect all of the drip leaves just like this. Bum, 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 bum. All right, you guys follow me? Pretty simple so far. And now we're gonna do something weird. We're gonna put 4 campfires on top. Then we're gonna use a shovel to put out the fire, because honestly, we're only using it because we like the way these blocks look. We don't actually want the fire. And then for the seating area down here, we're gonna take some of these crimson stairs, and then we're gonna take more of the drip leaves and make a little table out of them like this. Aha! This place is looking pretty nice. For the final touch, we're gonna take some glow berries and put them on the warped trap doors, and then we're gonna take 2 spore blossoms and throw them right here for the entrance. Now we have this awesome, just magical gazebo. This place is so, so cool. If you wanna go extra and over the top, you can even throw some stuff on the table, of course. There we go. We'll throw some turtle eggs on there. Heading upstairs to Athmou's room. This place is already looking so, so good, but this area is feeling very, very dead. This place looks awesome. She has a little mirror here. We have an awesome, awesome balcony with some hanging plants looking over at Preston's house. But this needs something cool. We're gonna make a super, super cool chair. We're gonna build this like a king's chair, just like this, and drop a slab in the middle. And then we're just gonna cover this thing in amethyst clusters. So we'll place one here. Now I have large ones, and I also have the huge ones. So we'll stick to these large ones on the side, and then we'll throw the big ones up here. Oh, that looks cool. Throw another small one right here. Then we'll throw these smaller ones on the side. And look at that. Wow, that is such a cool chair. And to top it off, we can grab a banner and we can throw it right here. There we go. So we have a back for the chair. Next to Athmou's bed, she has this picture right here. And it looks great, but it just feels kind of empty on this wall. You know when you put a painting on the wall and you're like, huh, Okay, the painting looks good, but the wall still feels empty. I'm gonna show you guys how to spice it up a little bit. So you're gonna go ahead and type in that command that gives you this invisible item frame. Once you get the invisible item frame, we're gonna go ahead and place them all around here. And then to spice it up a little bit, we can drop some stuff around here, just like so. And then we can also turn it. Let's make these flowers go away from this little portrait. There we go. And we can kind of turn these a little bit as well, so they are all going out. And look at that! There we go! Now that painting on the wall doesn't look as boring. Now we're walking up to Bionic's house. This is my buddy's house. And also, bro, I love this tree in the front yard. This thing is awesome. It is massive. It is a huge statement piece. Let's walk in your house and see what we can improve. Ooh. I already see some things, but I will say I love this carpet. I love this living room. Look at this lamp over here with the eggs. So far, so good, my dude. This place looks awesome. But as any other YouTuber would know, you need a coffee machine. Now, unfortunately, your kitchen doesn't have enough room for a coffee machine, so I think we can put it, what if we put it right over here? To make this coffee table, we're gonna place some blackstone and then some polished blackstone brick stairs, just like so. Then we're gonna place some gray concrete on the side and then tinted glass. Yeah, I didn't even know this was a thing. And then an observer block, just like so. So this is the beginning of our coffee machine. Now we're gonna go ahead and place 2 glow item frames, a lever, turn it down, and then, hold on, forgot one more. Forgot this. We're gonna do an iron trap door, and this is gonna be like your button, and then we're gonna place a sign on it just like so. Oh, we're getting fancy, aren't we, boys? Then we're gonna go ahead and place some cocoa beans up there in that item frame, and then a flower pot as your cup of coffee, and voila! You got a coffee machine. Super easy to build, and it really fills that little corner in your house. And also, your guests that are chilling here can now be like, huh, I want some coffee. Honestly, the downstairs is good. I wouldn't add anything more. This place looks great. I love this bookshelf right here too. That's really cool. Let's head upstairs and see what we got going on up here. Oh my gosh. Whoa, look at the invisible item frames going around this painting. Okay, okay. I love this right here. Look at the way that this opens up. Instead of just doing like normal blocks like that, they spiced it up a little bit. Oh, wow. This place honestly is phenomenal. Wow. I will say one thing that it could use in this room is a little touch of something on the ceiling. The walls, the ground, everything is perfect. But the ceiling, you look up and you're like, huh. That's kind of boring. What if we put some fans up there? I think that would be a nice touch. Gonna teach you guys how to make 2 really cool fans. So we're gonna place blackstone brick, then you're gonna place a chain and then a iron trap door. And then above that trap door, we are going to place these other trap doors that are different. And voila, you have a ceiling fan. It's very, very simple, honestly. We're gonna go ahead and do another one right here. And voila, look at that. That just like completely changes the space and the vibe. I love it. Ceiling fans in Minecraft. Throw one of these in your bedroom as well. Also, I just want to point out that this recording room is absolutely sick. He's got his YouTube plaques on the wall. Look at these screens. Got the camera, got the lights and the speakers. Bro, this is sick. This is, oh, wow. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna dig, and then we need a slab right here. Then we're gonna place a dispenser right here and then put an armor stand in it and then spawn it in. I know, you guys are like, yo, what in the world are you doing, Unspeakable? Watch. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of and remove this block, and then you're gonna drop a diamond helmet on there, and look at that. And then if you wanna get extra fancy, drop a banner. Look at that. You have just upgraded your basic toilet. You now have an actual toilet with the water in the middle, dude. That's sick. That looks really, really good. It also looks like your toilet has legs. Let's go into the backyard. What do we got here? Okay. Not too bad. I love the trees. They're nice. I love the diving boards. There's some like pool floaties in the pool, but what is all this empty space over here? You know what? Let's have some fun. I'm gonna show you guys how to build a trampoline and an air hockey table. All right, we're gonna start off with the base of the trampoline here. There we go. Okay. So what you want it to be something like this, right? Something like this. You can make it a lot bigger or a lot smaller, totally up to you. And then we're gonna place slime blocks all in the middle. And then we're gonna place carpet over those slime blocks to cover them up. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. A lot of trampolines have like those nets around them. So we're gonna make a really, really cool net. We're gonna start off with yellow, and then we're gonna transition into red, and then go into green, and then blue. Look at that. And then we're gonna go ahead and just go up from there. And boom, voila, you have your trampoline, but it's not done. Hold on, it's floating, it's floating. We're gonna go around the corners of the trampoline and place some lightning rods as legs. There we go, just to make it seem a little bit more legit. Place a couple more legs on the front here. All right, so you have your trampoline legs, and then you can drop in your ladder, so that way you can hop in the trampoline. Awesome, that's a nice backyard touch. Now, air hockey table. Yes. All right, so for this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna place some blocks down, and then we're gonna do stairs on one side and stairs on the other side. Pretty simple, so it should look something like this. Then we're gonna dig underground, place a slab right here, cover it up, and then we're gonna drop in a dispenser. If I can place it right, there we go. Then dropping an armor stand in there, and then go ahead and spawn it in just like so. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Make a slab there. Drop in a dispenser, drop in an armor stand, cover that back up. Spawn in the dispenser, delete all that. And then this is where it gets exciting. So you have your two armor stands that are in the blocks. You're gonna go ahead and drop a glow item frame on each of them. And then we're gonna drop a wool block on this one, and then another one on this one. We're doing red versus yellow. What? Doesn't that look so cool? So this is your hockey puck. And then we're gonna drop some snow around these guys. Then we're gonna drop some carpet in the middle here. We're gonna drop some more snow on these. There we go. Look at that. What? We're not done yet. We're gonna drop some black stone brick walls on the side. Then we're gonna go up with these glass panes and over. There we go, look at that. And then to touch it off, we're gonna do a glowstone, an iron trapdoor, flip it around, and then drop a banner on it. Gonna do the same thing on the other side. Boom, voila! You have your air hockey table. And this thing honestly looks really good. Now this will go great inside, in a game room, honestly anywhere. Yo, thank you guys so much for watching this build hack video where we go into a YouTuber's town and build hack all of their houses. If there's more YouTubers that I should build hack, let me know down in the comment section below. But please guys, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on the crazy videos that we have coming up next week. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.